I'm going to start this leadership strategy by giving you my very best idea on leadership. So we're really going to start with taking off my jacket, and don't even have to roll up my sleeves, and say, what's the best technique I know to be an effective leader? And it's this. It's that you put your attention on what you can change about yourself, not what you want to change about everybody else. Now, it's not how I see most leaders speak. When I listen to leaders, when I watch them, when I get a feeling for what they're doing, what I notice is that they're putting most of their attention on how other people need to change. Which on the one hand, it looks kind of sensible. It's like, well, how can I get other people to do what I want because I'm the leader? But I think that the way that you get other people to do what you want, the way that you have change occur, is by changing yourself and then watching to see if as a result of your change, the people around you change. To me, this is a lot like, target practice. Let's think of that. Like shooting a bow and arrow. I don't know how many of you have shot a bow and arrow, but it's not nearly as easy as it looks. And as a leader, I think that's also the case. It's just not nearly as easy as it looks. But if you take out a bow and arrow and you pull back the arrow here, and then you let it go, and then what you do is you look to see if the arrow hit the target. So you do spend a little time focusing on the target. But mostly, you focus on your own strategies for holding the bow, holding the arrow, breathing, releasing the arrow. That's where you put your attention if you want to be a good archer. And that's what I'm recommending you do when you want to be a good leader. Is you do not put all of your attention on the people you're leading or the organization you're leading. You put a little attention because you want that to change. I mean, that's the whole point of leadership. But where you put your attention is on what you can do differently and what you're doing differently. So instead of putting 90% of your attention, which most leaders do, on the others around them, put 10% of your attention there and put 90% of your attention on what you can do differently so that what you want to have achieved is achieved. Well, just like all the ideas that I present, I want to know what you think. So fill out that form down there. What do you think of this idea? And then fill out the form of what you just taught yourself by listening to this idea, what you intend to do differently, or whatever questions you have. I really want to hear from you.